Hello all. In this third video series of rapid manufacturing, we are going to learn about additive manufacturing in detail. In the previous videos, we have learned about the definition of rapid manufacturing, how we call that, why we have started using rapid manufacturing. So those things we have learned in the previous video. So here, this additive manufacturing is a comparably young technology. It is a new technology. It started in 1987 only. There were almost no efforts for standardization for many years, other than some preliminary work in Germany in the year 1990. Immediately, when it was implemented in 1987, Germany has started some preliminary work. In 2007, a special recommendation dedicated to rapid prototyping was created under the supervision of the German Society of Mechanical Engineers, VDI. So this German Society of Mechanical Engineers, they started suggesting and and they started recommending to use this additive manufacturing. In 2009, the American Society of Mechanical Engineers, in cooperation with the American Society for Testing and Materials, started the development of their own standardization procedures. So immediately in the year 2009, American Society of Mechanical Engineers, they also started um, recommending the rapid manufacturing. In autumn 2009, the committee F42 on additive manufacturing, they issued a standard terminology for additive manufacturing technologies. So they considered themselves as a head and they started implementing some standards and the rules. Among other definitions, the name additive manufacturing was defined by this committee. So the definition itself was given by this committee only. As it always takes time until newly defined terms are generally accepted, a great variety of different terms increased by brand names and company driven terms are still in use, sometimes even in competition to each other. So we are using different terms, different definitions for the same manufacturing process, and it's like competitive. The principle of layer-based technology. The term additive manufacturing, like generative manufacturing, covers any imaginable way of adding material in order to create a three-dimensional physical part. Generative manufacturing, as I told already in the previous video, additive manufacturing means to one product or to one component, we are adding some physical parts or physical components, and it is the three-dimensional manufacturing. The technical realization of additive manufacturing is based solely on layers, and therefore it is called as layer-based technology, layer-oriented technology, or even layered technology. So we work on layers, minute parts we are manufacturing. Because of that, we say it as layer-based technology or layer-oriented technology. Consequently, today the term additive manufacturing, generative manufacturing, and layer-based technology are sometimes used synonymously. In the future, as new additive technologies may become available, they will need to be classified within the current structure of rapid manufacturing definitions. So, future we may get new methods, and that also comes under additive manufacturing. The principle of layer-based technology. So, that is going to be the next topic. As an example, a process called ballistic particle manufacturing (BPM) was introduced already in the early 1990s but vanished soon after. It added material from all spatial directions by jetting discrete volumes nozzles on the emerging object. So, this in this layer-based technology, there is a term called ballistic particle manufacturing, but it was not used. So this is like a small subdivision in the layer-based technology. This technology was additive but not layer-based. The principle of layer-based technology is to compose a three-dimensional physical object called a part from many layers of mostly equal thickness. So what we are doing, We are developing layer, and all the layers we are combining together and we are making it as additive manufacturing and we are making a final product. Each layer is contoured according to the corresponding three-dimensional data set and put on the top of the preceding one. So layers are manufactured and we are adding one by one. The principle of layer-based technology. Contoured layers, left side. 3D object made from staggered layers, right side. So the second one is the three-dimensional part, and the first one is a two-dimensional part. What we are doing in the first one, we are making layers, and finally the final product is done. This is a three-dimensional object. I hope you would have learned from the video. See you in the next video. Until then, it's bye from Radhika.